If you want to understand the schism that dominates the political and social landscape in this famously liberal city, a walk down Southeast Rhine Street might be a good place to start. Flora Gonzalez, who lives on the north side of the street, is distressed about conditions in the historically blue-collar neighborhood. The 40-year-old package handler for FedEx said that people have openly dealt drugs and urinated on the sidewalk outside her family's duplex. They've dumped feces and used syringes in her manicured yard, played booming music at 3 a.m. and stripped stolen cars for parts. Shots have been fired behind her children's bedroom. "We feel abandoned," Gonzalez said. "We pay our taxes and the police are not watching over our security." But Juniper Simonis, who rents a home across the street, said she opposed calls for police clampdowns. The 38-year-old environmental biologist and data scientist, whose front yard features a handmade DISARM, DEFUND, Dismantle Police sign, said Portland officials continued to fail the homeless by underfunding services and sweeping camps with callous disregard for people's dignity and property. An activist who marched downtown in 2020, Simonis said the problem is not that Portland is too liberal, but that it is not liberal enough. "There's a lack of resources, and I think of being liberal in terms of spending money to provide support services," Simonis said. "Trying to regulate homelessness out of a city, I don't view that as liberal at all." Long hailed as a model of conscientious urban planning and civic engagement, Portland is facing a crisis of confidence. Nearly 3 years after pandemic lockdowns emptied out the city's core and protests against police brutality turned a few downtown blocks into a battleground, this city of about 641,000 is dealing with skyrocketing numbers of homeless people, soaring crime and strikingly high levels of public disregard. Over the last 3 years, the number of unhoused people in the metro area has jumped from about 400 to at least 600. Shootings in the city have tripled. Homicides climbed from 36 in 2019 to 97 last year, a record. Lower-level crimes have spiked too. More than 11,000 vehicles were stolen in 2022, up from 6,500 in 2019. You don't have to watch Fox News to look around Portland and say, "This is not cool," said City Commissioner Mingus Mapps, a Democrat and former political science professor at Brandeis University. Fatal drug overdoses nearly doubled between 2019 and 2021 across Multnomah County. The fentanyl epidemic combined with the housing crisis, Mapps said, made for a scary situation.